Hi guys, I am going to go over some pointers for you for the 360s. I know a lot of you are fairly new with using the Mace. A lot of you are going through the foundations right now. Day 4 is 360s. It's also 10 and 2s on day 4, so I wanted to put 10 and 2s in the foundations because it's lots of fun to do, but you really do have to nail your 360s before you get those 10 and 2s. I do want to give you 2 pointers to work on today for your 360s. So we're going to go over those, and then over the weekend I want you to practice them. I'm going to give you a couple drills to do, and then I'll see your improvement. Okay, so when you are going into your 360s, we always want to keep your mace nice and tight to your body. It's definitely the very first thing that is going to make you feel secure. So you're going to hold your mace nice and tight down to your belly button if you can, and you're going to get this pull down position. It's honestly like your rest position, and the mace head is not too far over your head. Okay? From here, what I want you to practice is getting the pendulum swing to happen behind you. So in order to get a nice smooth pendulum swing to happen, we need to make sure that the mace is actually going to swing really straight behind our body and fairly close to it. Okay, so in order to make that happen, we can't just let it plummet over our shoulder. We have to make sure that we push it so the mace head gets really heavy and that it falls. If you don't feel really comfortable with the mace being behind you, I encourage you to start there. Okay, so if you are like, I'm not ready to put this over my body, put it on your shoulder. You're going to bring yourself into this position here, okay? These drills are in your foundations, but I want you to be reminded here that we have to practice this, okay? So you're practicing this pendulum swing behind you, and you are going to get super comfortable with it. Don't let your elbows flare. You want to tuck them on. We don't want our back to flare. We want a nice strong core, and you're going to get used to pushing the weight of the mace behind you, okay? Until you feel this nice, strong pendulum. And when it comes into this far position, you'll start to notice, okay, now I feel like I can pull it over, okay? And if you don't want to go back over, just go back into the pendulum. Practice. Side to side, push it till it gets to where you want it, and pull it down, okay? Once that feels really good, then you can start to go into the pendulum here. So you're tipping, you want to push your mace head up, let it swing, and then pull it down. Nice and close. Trying not to hit this microphone. Okay? I'm sure you guys can hear that dinging off my microphone here. So from there, then you would move to your 10 and 2s. So 2 things you're practicing: pendulum swing and the pullover. So once you get that pendulum swing to happen, the pullover should feel like less work. If you come here and you let this mace plummet over your back, okay? Or even if you're here and it goes boom, it's gonna die back here somewhere, and you're not gonna have any momentum, and you're gonna feel like you have to force it over, okay? It's not gonna happen, okay? So you have to make sure that it feels nice and smooth. The weight of the mace does most of the work. You engage and activate at those prime points. So remember, tip, lift your hands over your head, get your elbows beside you, okay, so that your mace can be straight down behind you. You get the push in the pendulum and that pull over, okay? So it's forceful, but it shouldn't feel like strain, okay? So practice those two things with your 360s. Once you get that down pat, we will go into the 10 and 2s. Practice, practice, practice. Do not get discouraged. It takes a lot of work. I've been doing this now for probably three years. So make it look easier now, but it's still learning, still challenging, still dialing in. You never can truly get it bang on. I want you to keep pushing, okay, to make it perfect, and to really just spend some time doing something that you like to do, and enjoy the day. All right, guys, we're going to go into your 10 and 2s. So if you feel really comfortable with your 360s, now we're going to work on your 10 and 2s. Your 10 and 2s definitely feel a little awkward at first, mostly because we're so used to stacking our hands and going the direction of the top hand for your 360s. Well, the 10 and 2 totally goes against that. So what I found different with the 10 and 2s at first was that feeling and getting used to it. But all of the other principles apply. So we're still pulling really tight to our body. We still get the tip. You're going to lift, push, pull, but you're just going to pull to your opposite pocket, okay, and feel nice and stable there, and it goes back that direction. Push, let it pull, pocket, okay? So not super easy to do slow, so here we go. So here, pocket, pocket. Okay, so you aren't going all of the way around. What I do suggest is making sure that for your 10 and 2s you're going in one direction, and then you'll switch your hand grip and do reps going the opposite direction. So you would then switch and have your hand grips this way, just to really get used to training both hand grips and having the body work evenly. Okay, so there's nothing more important than keeping balance in the body, making sure that you're training all of the fascia and the connective tissue in your body equally. So it's really important that you are switching the grip and getting used to doing it that way as well. If you do not get the pendulum swing down, if you do not feel good with your 360s, the 10 and 2s are not going to feel good. So main thing, get that swing on the pendulum and that pull down. Once you get that, you're good to go. Have fun. Let me see how you do it. All right, guys, your drills for the weekend. So we are going to do a set of 360s and a set of 2s on one side, and then a set of 360s and a set of 10 and 2s on the other, okay? So you're going to pick up your mace. Your right hand will be on the top. You're going to tip your mace. We're going to do 10. Pull it down. Tip, swing, pull. Okay? Every time you find that catch position and go. Remember to push the mace there, pull it down. Let the mace do most of the work and activate when you need to. That's 10. So now we're going to 10 and 2s. So we're going to tip, we're going to pocket and pocket. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, there, and back. And we're going to switch our grips. So we're moving our left hand to the top. We are resetting, and we're going in the opposite direction. So 10 360s. Get used to seeing how this side feels. Pull it down. Do not rush it. Swing, pull. Swing, pull. Don't forget to get your elbows beside your head. Last one here. Good. 10 and 2s. Okay, here we go. Pocket. Pocket. 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, pull it down, 9, 10, and back. Good. Keeping it nice and tight to your body the whole time will keep that nice and controlled. I want you to really try to dial that in. Honestly, you may drop it a couple times, it may fall out of your hands, you may have to reset. It doesn't always feel great. I have a harder time talking and doing it and keeping all of my activation that I need to. So really try to find some time to set apart from your day to focus on you, and really be present with your movements. Try to do 5 rounds of that, okay? So do that, take a break, maybe do a little flow, and then do that set again, okay? Let me see how it goes. Make sure if you do it that you video it, take a picture. I want to see that you did it. Tag me at alternate roots, and get shit maced.